Top of it, man. It's your boy Big One Stack, man. We out here in Vegas. You know, that's how we do it out here, man. Chilling by the water, man. You dig? Enjoying the day. And you know, hey man, before I start dropping this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, so y'all know when I'm dropping new videos, because I'm finna drop something that y'all probably have not thought about yet. Like I said, but before I do it, man, show some love to the channel. And for those of y'all that have been rocking with me for day one, man, I appreciate it. For those of y'all who appreciate, you know, real conversation and real motivation, I'm rocking with y'all. Definitely. Talk to me in the comments. As you see, I talk back, man, as long as we be respectful. Now, I'm going to bring up a point, man, that a lot of you guys probably have not thought of yet. Now that Diddy is sentenced to these 50 months, you realize that Donald Trump can give him a pardon, okay? Now, I want you guys to go look back and do your own research. Don't always believe what Coach One Stack say, man. Do your own research. Go back and look at that video when they asked Donald Trump. They said, "Would you ever give Diddy a pardon?" And I mean, he tried 30 million ways to try to answer that question without really answering it by saying, "Oh yeah, we were friends, and you know, haven't been asked for a pardon yet." He didn't say no. He didn't say no. But he's like, you know, haven't been asked for a pardon from anybody from his side yet. Nobody have talked to me about it. You know, me and him used to be friends until we've he said nobody. He said until we've what he say? Until I got into politics, we used to be real close friends. Well, you know, being close friends could mean maybe they could have been hanging out at the island together. And see, guys, you know, Diddy was known. See what you guys keep forgetting about. You guys keep only think about this case and these three people and these three male prostitutes. Which one of them, that dude Clayton dude, man, they dropped his shit. The judge dropped his case, man. It's like, hell nah, man. You know, you ain't caught no STDs. We not even fucking with you. And obviously he can't afford to get his own attorney. But the thing is, like I said, you know, when you got that type of evidence on people, hey man, it's a lot you can do. And what Diddy was doing at his house, and this came out early on, if you guys remember, do your own research, that he would throw parties for certain types of people in the industry. Like he would throw parties for like the Jewish people in the industry. I guess there's a lot of Jewish people that are in the industry. You know, he would throw parties just for them. And so when you're throwing parties just for them in the industry, well, that means that that's who you have compromised, okay? Because you got all these videotapes and you got all these cameras in the shower head and the toilet and everything. So then you throw parties for, you know, other, you know, Republicans, for Democrats, for important people. See, he would not just throw these wild parties, you know, just the white parties, you know, where he would have, you know, the who's who. He would have parties where he would specifically have different people, sets of people, right, groups of people from, you know, the industry and other places. You know, how do you think a lot of this stuff gets done? How do you think he gets revoked? How do you think he got, you know, with Ciroc? Why? Because you have leverage on people. And guys, everybody has a vice in this world. You know, my vice is buying tennis shoes and working out. That's my vice. Everybody got a vice. But some of these perverts and perverted people, you know, I don't even want to call them perverted, man, they got some of the sickest sexual fantasies that they probably would not even want to even talk about or write down on a piece of paper. And Diddy, being the person that he is, he saw like an open air market. And what he was doing was catering to everybody's fantasy for a fee. Now, I do believe that when he was dealing with all this royalty, because you see a lot of royalty now is getting their ass in trouble. A lot of royalty over there, man, in Europe is getting called on the carpet for certain things, man. You know, you got to go see that for yourself. But I believe that they were paying him in cryptocurrency, Bitcoin. And if you don't know anything about Bitcoin, you can't trace it. So imagine this. Diddy decides to throw him a party, right? He invites the who's of who. He has royalty. He has princes. He has music executives. He has movie executives like Tyler Perry. You know, he has the biggest bishops in the world, TD Cakes. You dig what I'm saying? Then you got the cuckold. Then you got the bulls, which, see, a bull is somebody that take care of your woman and take care of everything. Like Stevie J, he would be like the bull, you know. And then you got the cuckolds, you know. You got everybody playing some type of sexual fantasy, but he got all the big boys in one room. They're paying him to be able to do this stuff at his house. They're paying him to be able to use their narcotics, be safe, not be bothered, be able to sit around the house and live out their wildest dreams, and nobody's gonna tell anything. Because not that it's an NDA, you don't need an NDA, people. If you're around 100 people that you know, and 100 people you know are y'all all doing some dirt, and you doing some shit that you know you shouldn't be doing, that's the NDA right there. You know, that's the biggest kind of NDA in the world. You're never going to tell it, because if you go tell his stuff, he going to tell on you. If you go tell on him, he's going to tell what y'all had going on. And see, the part that you guys are missing, the part that you guys keep missing with this entire trial that's over, and even with Diddy, because let me tell you something, hear it on my channel first. They are not done with Diddy. Diddy is not done with court cases. This is not going to be his only criminal case. Okay, this is not going to be his only criminal case. So a lot of these people, man, having dirt on each other. A lot of these people having dirt on each other, like him and Jay-Z. That's why he hasn't come out his mouth and said, that's why he hasn't come out his mouth and said anything slick about Jay-Z. To say, like, you know, well, damn, Camel, how come you ain't here to look out for me? But see, Jay-Z got his karma in a whole nother way, man. You know, Jay-Z over there going broke, y'all. He had to take, what type of billionaire? I mean, I'm not a billionaire. I'm not even a millionaire. But what type of millionaire got to go take money up out of their house to put up to go fund a casino that you didn't even get? Especially when the president of Rock Nation works for a drug cartel, and and not only does she work for the drug cartel, but she got caught with 36 of them bricks, and she was given a pardon by Trump. This is why at the beginning of the video, guys, I said that you can expect Trump to pardon Diddy. Why? Because Jay-Z is just sitting off in the cut, not saying nothing. He letting Diddy get his licks. Then he gonna make that phone call. Hey, man, you know my boy need that pardon. And you gonna end up seeing Diddy get pardoned and being out here doing everything else that he's doing, spreading the STDs, lies, taking advantage of people, assaulting people, assaulting your own children. I mean, damn, I would call it assaulting your own children when you're assaulting grown men and women or with your sons. Now, I don't know what he did with his daughters. I ain't gonna put that on his daughters, but when you're right here doing that shit with your sons, bro, you got something cold going on, man. You know, it's people that are out here like Diddy that are doing things like it's legal. And when you're out here doing stuff like it's legal, it's because you have some type of backing, you got some type of plug, you got something going on. Can you dig what I'm saying? But other than that, man, you know, hey, I just wanted to give y'all my perspective on it, man. Trump will be giving Diddy a pardon, man. So like the content, love the video. Hey, man, share the content, hit that notification bell so y'all know when I'm dropping these videos, man. It's beautiful out here in Vegas, huh? Check me out. It's beautiful out here in Vegas. We chilling, man. We chilling. Beautiful out here in Vegas. Sunny Las Vegas, man. Chilling. Beautiful in sunny Las Vegas. But other than that, man, stay stressed, never blessed. Hey, and make sure you stay in finesse, getting plenty of rest, and stay the fuck out of trouble.